So hello from me and welcome to Estonia. We're here for the first time or second time or whatever. I hope you like the cold weather we have here. It's quite enjoyable, right? So I'm here to talk about our company and the solution from the how it has developed from the idea to the current situation we're in. So, where to start? So, it's always the question how to come up, first of all, with a great idea. So, I had the same question in my mind, like very many years, already 10 years ago. I thought that I don't want to work from 8 to 5 and 5 days per week, and I really want to do something. I want to be rich. I was really very money oriented at that time. I want to be a millionaire, and if I want to be a millionaire, then it has to be something like connected to IT, and it definitely has to be with global potential. It was very naive, very stupid idea maybe, but actually this is the idea that triggered and brought me to the concept of innovative parking solution. So as I was wondering, I was actually studying economics in university. I was totally far away from IT. I didn't know anything about IT except my master dissertation was about IT organizations. So then I thought that, okay, I don't know anything about IT. Maybe it's not for me. Maybe I really do have to work from 8 to 5. So one day I went to, it was May 2008, so it was like 4 years ago. I went to eat lunch. This is like once upon a time, like those stories begin. And I went to eat lunch and parked my car next to the restaurant. And I finished, I was happy, I was fulfilled. I came back to my car and there was something yellow on the window. What is that? Of course it was a parking penalty. I didn't start the parking payment because in Estonia you can use the parking machine, you put the coins in, or in Estonia we also use mobile parking. You have to send an SMS or use an application, so you have to really take your mobile and start parking. And I was thinking that I was really angry, again this penalty on my window, and I thought that why anyone hasn't come to the idea that we have all the technology, we have thousands of very successful, genius IT people. And really, why isn't there anything like a GPS-based device? You put it in your car, it takes the position, locates if you're in a parking zone or not, puts the parking on, later if you drive away, it ends parking. It's so simple, why anyone hasn't done it? And I was then, the light bulb went on. And I was thinking that, could this be it? If this is my like the beginning of my way to the tops of the mountains and the money I was so dreaming about. And then of course was the drawback. There are definitely already like thousands of people who are already developing it. So I went home, started to Google. I put in like GPS-based parking solution, something like that. No results. And then I thought that, what is wrong with you people? Do I, the economist, really have to start doing this kind of thing? And then I thought that, if I have this idea, where to start? Where to start? I'm not an IT person. I don't have money. I don't have experience. I'm totally an academic research person, giving lectures, talking bubbles, right? Not knowing about the real life. So where to start? Fortunately, I had this idea that, of course, I have to start with talking with IT people. So I went to my friends who know something about IT. I started to talk to people who know something about IT. There were several opinions. Some thought that, oh, it's a great idea, but there are so many limitations on technology, and you cannot do it actually, and people don't know exactly what it is, and it's so complicated. And then some people said, oh, it's a great idea, but I can't help you. I don't know people who do it in Estonia. Go to a NASA scientist or something. I can give you a phone number. And then I thought that, okay, this is it. No people, no team, and. And like half a year later, I met my friend, and I told him, I also know that he was doing something with startups, and I talked about my idea to him, and he was like, it's a multi-million business you're talking about, dear lady, and I have the right guy for you. So he arranged the meeting, and I got the team, and I actually got like the best team in Estonia who could do this kind of device and the solution and software around it. So I was like all of a sudden with a professional team. And what I understood was that the people who should be in the team should really share your vision. They should also get excited about this idea, and even if they don't know the solution right away, they should be really inspired and motivated to start searching for the solution. And of course, they were professionals. They had done location-based services and this kind of technology for 10 years and more. So they are really like gurus, you could say. And they didn't care about paycheck. What the hell is going on? People don't care about money. And I was really happy. Okay, let's go on. And they definitely have to have several or similar values. And what's most important is that if you don't know it, find a person who knows it. So find people who are smarter than you are. And this is what I have been following, really, that I made myself like dumb. I'm the dumbest person, so now I need like the most smartest people in my team who know about technology, marketing, things that I don't maybe know about. I have other strong things in me. So the next step was pre-research. Is it only my pain, or other people who are also having to pay with parking? And can this really be solved? Is there like a real solution to this pay? So we got funding from Enterprise Estonia, which is a public funding, and we found out that there are very many people with the same pain. So let's go on. So then we went to the next issue, money. Now we needed money because we needed to buy inputs for the device. The device is also like a little bit holding you back because you really need to have a tangible asset in your hands, so it needs money. And you have to really look in your money billet, take your savings, don't regret. If you wanted to buy yourself a new suit, buy it next year or 10 years later, don't buy it today. Invest this money in your business. Also public funds and friends and family. We got quite decent seed funding from our neighborhood, friends and family. It's altogether something like 100,000 euros, so it's not small money. So you really should talk to your friends and family. They could also get very inspired by your idea. And then, of course, product development. And we started to develop the device and software, and everything went really smoothly, and we were really like, okay, what month is it today? July, right? So we thought last year that we will be on the market like in March this year. Where are we? We are not on the market yet. So you have to be really ready for the bad news, because you are always dependent, as far as you're a small startup company, you're always dependent on external and third parties that you cannot actually influence that much. You have like the stronger power than you have. And also there are drawbacks with money. You have to be able to find additional money quickly, really. Now we need it. We have to really, this went really wrong. We need to buy total new inputs. This will be the right one. And those models and devices and chips, they are not very cheap ones, so it sometimes needs additional money. And of course, overdue. So now it's July, and we had to be on the market in March, so it will be maybe in in March next year, when we will be ready for launching. So today we are doing everything to really launch the production and sales, and we are growing our business with the best team I think I have so far. I'm so happy with my team. We are really sharing the same vision. We really want the same thing, and now the question, what will the future bring? We will go to Silicon Valley for 2 months, as we also won a prize beside Latitude 59. We also won a prize in Go Global Silicon Valley training program. So we have the opportunity to be 2 months in Silicon Valley and also find additional money there, and also find cooperational partners, and maybe have this big dream fulfilled that we will be able to do business in another continent. So future is glamorous, sexy, very lightful. We think that our device will be built in cars, and you will buy a new car and you already have, like you have the navigation system, you also have all kind of infrastructural solutions in your car that help you park, drive, whatever. And this is the future. So, and also what we are dreaming about is that if you go to Sweden, for example, if we go from Estonia to Sweden with our cars, then we can park the same manner there than we are parking in Estonia. Or if you go to Italy or wherever with a car, you park there the same way. So parking should be really something that you can forget about. And you should have the feeling that it's all been taken care of and it's not your concern anymore. So the lessons I've learned is that, first of all, find out what you don't know and learn it, or find people who know it. So don't be afraid of the unknown. People very often draw back when they see that they don't know about it, or I don't know, I don't have any experience, I don't know the people, I haven't learned the subject. There are so many excuses, but you should really step forward, take the courage, and step against the unknown. Another thing that I now realize that one thing is really taking the steps, but you sometimes really have to take the risk, and you always have to take the responsibility for everything, for your team, investors, family, friends, my own, saving my family, children, parents, whoever, whatever, and this is a quite hard burden, but you cannot concentrate on that. You have to concentrate on your dream, on the thing you really want to do, and you should never be sorry for losing your time and money. I have never doubted or questioned about me putting all my savings into this business, and really actually like living in a very tight budget, and really like counting my coins. So it's like obvious. It's something inevitable, and you have to be you have to take it as something normal. It's not something that should distract you or be some limitation. And have a vision. This is the most important thing that you really need if you want to make something great, if you want innovation to happen. This is the starting point. And I have not discovered, it's a wrong word, but I know it from my own experience, and I have researched it in the university doing my PhD dissertation. I've done a lot of research among different IT organizations, and all who have like very, very big vision, or they really want to change the world, or they want to change the way people live or do something. This will lead them to innovation. And this is what I'm now writing about my PhD, because vision has always been something in, let's say, in books and in lectures that people say that vision, this is some words that you put in a row and then you put it away somewhere so no one actually knows what's the vision. The same is with mission, okay? So always the vision is the most important thing. And this is what we have. We have a really big vision that we actually cannot maybe cannot achieve in our lifetimes. It's beyond our lifetimes. So I think this is it. This is the device. But this is a prototype. So now we have the device in the hands of designers, and it will be a very handsome device.